Assalamu alaikum, this is Huma Khwaja. You are watching HumSub News. Let's have a look at the headlines. AIG Hamid Shakil among 3 martyred in Quetta blast. Additional Inspector General Telecommunications Hamid Shakil and 2 other police officials were martyred in a suicide attack on Thursday morning in Quetta. According to police officials, 4 others have been injured. The blast targeted senior police official Hamid Shakil, who was leaving his residence and was passing near Chaman housing scheme at the time, police said. Sepoy martyred, 5 terrorists killed in exchange of fire on Pak-Afghan border, ISPR. A Pakistan Army sepoy was martyred and 5 terrorists were reportedly killed when they opened fire on newly established army posts at the Pak-Afghan border, the Army's media wing said on Thursday. Exploiting absence of any control in Afghan border areas, terrorists fired on newly established Pakistan posts in Rajgal Valley in Khyber Agency at multiple places, the Inter-Services Public Relations said in a press release. LHC judge named in Panama Papers seeks open trial before Supreme Judicial Council. A Lahore High Court judge has filed a petition in the Supreme Court seeking an open trial of the reference being heard against him by the Supreme Judicial Council, a constitutional body tasked with scrutinizing conduct of Superior Court judges. Justice Khan was named in the Panama Paper leaks in 2016 for owning an offshore company. After the revelation, the Lahore High Court Bar Association had announced its support for a boycott of the judge until he got his name cleared of the charges. PTI PPP lash out at strongly worded PMLN reaction to SC verdict. The Supreme Court's detailed verdict rejecting the review petitions of the Sharif family members against its July 28th order has caused uproar in political circles, with opposition parties and the legal fraternity taking opposing sides. A hard-hitting statement issued by the Pakistan Muslim League N after a meeting chaired by deposed Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif at the Punjab House prompted a harsh response from the opposition parties, including the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf and the Pakistan People's Party, which lashed out at the ruling party for its direct criticism of the judiciary. Trump urges China's Xi to work hard and fast on North Korea.
The United States is committed to the complete and permanent denuclearization of North Korea. So important. China can fix this problem easily and quickly. And I am calling on China and your great president to hopefully work on it very hard. I know one thing about your president. If he works on it hard, it will happen. There's no doubt about it.
Donald Trump urged Chinese leader Xi Jinping to work hard and act fast to help resolve the North Korean nuclear crisis during their meeting in Beijing on Thursday, warning that time is quickly running out. Speaking on the second day of a trip to Beijing marked by pomp and pageantry, Trump also decried Chinese one-sided and unfair trade surplus with the United States, but told Xi, "I don't blame China," as the two countries signed more than $250 billion in business deals. Xi hosted Trump at the imposing Great Hall of the People next to Tiananmen Square for the main event of Trump's 5-nation tour of Asia. One dead as explosion hits Afghanistan's Mazar-e-Sharif city. At least one person was killed when an explosion hit the city of Mazar-e-Sharif in Balkh province of Afghanistan. An eyewitness said the target was a former militant commander who was passing through the area. Balkh police said at least one person was killed in the blast. At least 43 Afghan soldiers were killed in a Taliban-claimed suicide attack on a military base in Kandahar last month. It was the third suicide and gun attack on a security installation this week and takes the total death toll to more than 120, including soldiers, police and civilians. UN clears Qatar in worker abuse probe. The UN's labor agency on Wednesday closed a probe into the alleged mistreatment of foreign workers in the World Cup 2022 host Qatar, praising a reform plan agreed by the emirate. Activists and leading international labor unions had accused Qatar of subjecting migrant workers to slave-like conditions on jobs that included infrastructure projects for FIFA's top tournament. Akhtar sees 1.4 million people filing tax returns this year. The Federal Board of Revenue is eyeing 1.4 million income tax returns for the tax year 2017. Special Assistant to Prime Minister on Revenue Haroon Akhtar Khan said on Wednesday. He was speaking to the participants of the 107th National Management course during their visit to the FBR House. An official statement issued after the meeting said the special assistant described the state of the economy as healthy and stable, with most economic indicators showing positive growth trends. Stock edge up as foreign buyers cherry pick. Stocks closed higher on Wednesday as investors' sentiments improved, luring them to cherry picking. The KSE 100 index gained 209.94 points, that is 0.51%, to settle at 41259.16. The market started the day on a lackluster note as most investors seemed occupied by news flow on domestic politics. The early hours saw benchmark index testing and respecting the 41,000 support, said Elixir Securities. Pakistan got top of T20 rankings, but New Zealand may regain status by year end. Despite not playing their traditional rivals in a bilateral series for the past few years, India indirectly helped Pakistan regain number 1 spot in the ICC T20 team rankings after Virat Kohli's men sealed a 2-1 series victory over New Zealand. That's all from the newsroom. Keep watching HumSub News.